So I wanted to get on here and talk about the whole Drake situation, the whole Drake and Blackface situation, which came out today. And honestly, I was surprised by the shit. I was. And I thought it was fake. I thought it was photoshopped at first. Looking at it like this ain't real. But then, under further investigation, find out the shit is real and that Drake allegedly did this shit in 2008 and that he did this shit for a clothing line called Two Black, what is it called? Let me go look again. Two Black Men or Two Black Boys, something like that. The shit was called. The clothing company is called Two Black Boys or Two Black Men. Trying to scroll right now and find the name of the company. Well, you know what? Who gives a shit? The point is, this motherfucker did blackface, okay? And allegedly, it was his idea to do the blackface. Now, my thing is, Drake, you're not American. You're not from the United States. So why are you dressing up or painting yourself in blackface, trying to, in a way, culture appropriate white racism? Because blackface has nothing to do with black people. That is white racism. So all of this shit about because they the reason allegedly why they wanted to do this is because of some excuse, which I'm gonna read to you guys. The excuse that they made. They said, "Oh, it's two black guys." It says, according to Two Black Guys website, the aim was to graphically represent the black experience in an unapologetic way. Now, if that's not some bullshit, I don't know what the fuck is. Please tell me, what does blackface have to do with the black experience and being unapologetic about it? Black people did not dress up in blackface back in the day. That was something that white people did to make fun of black people, because back in the early 1900s or whenever blackface began, we all know that black people were not allowed to be on camera or to play themselves at these shows, and white people used to dress up in blackface and represent a black person, and they used to be very graphic, very exaggerated characteristics and personalities and stereotypes that white people would make up and invent about black people, and they would dress up in blackface. So blackface has nothing to do with black people. Blackface is a white invention, and it's white people and their warped idea of what they think black people are. That is what blackface is. Blackface has nothing to do with representing the black experience, and it has nothing to do with being black and unapologetic. So to me, that's bullshit. Like, how can you? That's like if somebody says, "How do you make a sandwich?" and you respond, "Well, we take a pita bread and we put salad and we put cheese and ice cream on it because we're unapologetic about creating pizza." No, that's bullshit. Okay? Blackface has nothing to do with black people and black experiences. Drake, you're not American, you're fucking Canadian, and you're half white at that. And from what we can see with your selection of the choices that you seem to like to date, and look at your alleged baby mama, honey, she's white, okay? You clearly have a preference for white people, for white women, and most of your audience is white. And it's like I was reading on a website that you being light skinned, you being half white, you being safe, quote unquote safe for white audiences, yet you specifically want to leech and feed off of African American culture. And you use African American culture as your pool of creativity. And it's where you have assimilated your artificial swag. Because you try to act like you're African American. You try to act like you're from the United States when really you're a fucking Canadian who was raised by a white woman, okay? You wasn't even raised by black people, honey. You was raised by a damn white woman. You have no real idea of what it's like to be a black American or the actual black experience. You really don't. Especially living with a white mother in Canada. You may know what it's like to be mixed, but you have no idea what it's like to be black and to be African American because you're not one. And then this whole shit about the blackface being his idea, really, girl? So the blackface was your idea. So you're the one who came up with the shit. You thought the shit was cute, motherfucker, didn't you? Oh, ugly ass motherfucker. You clearly are not American. You clearly aren't black. If it was your fucking idea to paint your face, and this was 10 years ago, so you were 21, you was a grown ass motherfucking man. You were not a child. You were a man, and you thought it was cute to dress up in blackface? Really? Listen, Drake was canceled. Drake was canceled for me the day I saw him. Drake is in the same boat as Kanye, as Nicki Minaj, as Lil Wayne, as John Legend, as a lot of these artists that I have seen for years and that I have known. Because listen, I have a thing called discernment, okay? I can look at people and tell that they're about shit. I can look at somebody and tell that they're self-hating. I can look at somebody and see their preferences. I have that gift. I was born with that gift of discernment. And also some other gifts, other spiritual gifts that I'm able to see past people's bullshit. And I've seen Drake's bullshit a long time ago. I never, I don't know. He just never did it for me. Drake never. I never liked his music. I refuse to listen to his music. I'm not even gonna entertain the shit. Because I feel like a lot of these artists, they put rituals and spells into their music and they make it real catchy so that it stays in your mind and then you're singing it and then you want to listen to the shit and that's how they get your ass. But I'm not, no, not today, Satan. You're not gonna get my ass. So I refuse to listen to your motherfucking music. You've been canceled to me. And the fact that blackface was your idea in the damn whatchamacallit, in the damn photo shoot, that was your idea, Drake? Really? Like, your black card is revoked. Your black card is revoked, honey. You never had a black card. See, personally, I feel like if you're mixed race or you're admixed, and mixed and admixed is two different things. And biracial is a whole other thing. You can be mixed and not be biracial. You can be admixed and not be biracial. There are people who are admixed who don't come from a black and white parent, but genetically they have a mixture in them because their mixture is multi-generational and it goes back generations, even centuries. Okay, so there are people who may look similar to Drake and DNA wise, it may look similar, but they don't come from black and white parent. They have been, both of their parents are similar and both of the grandparents, you know what I'm saying? So some people are multi-generational, but Drake is not. Okay? So it's like, Drake, for you to be the one who came up with the idea of it, you really have no idea. You really have no idea what it's like to be an American. You have no idea of the actual black experience of African Americans because you wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have put that paint on your face. That was an insult to every black person in this world. That was an insult to every ancestor that has ever lived on this planet. That shit you put on your face was an insult and a slap in the fucking face. That picture you took you back hundreds of years. So you need to apologize. to all black people for that bullshit you came out with 10 years ago. And you must have some clout on IG because you was able to get that man to take down that photo. You was able to get Pusha T. You were able to get Instagram to delete that photo. So you have their number. Cause see, Instagram, they don't have a phone number that you can call for the average person. That you can only contact Instagram through email. That's the only way for us regular folks. But for motherfucker like Drake, he has connections. So he was able to call them and get them to delete that picture because that picture was not profane. That picture was not vulgar. It was the picture of you in blackface. And you clearly don't want that picture to be out there because I've never heard of it since till today. I never knew this even existed. And I guess most of us didn't. Okay? So yeah, that shit is wrong. That shit was wrong what you did and you need to apologize. Cause you have yet to speak on the shit. And a fucking tweet is not enough. You need to get your ass on a YouTube video or get your ass on television and hold a press conference. And I need you to apologize to the ancestors. And I need you to apologize to all African Americans in this country. Absolutely, you must. Over here doing coon shit. The fuck is wrong with you? I would never put no shit like that on my fucking face. Are you crazy? How could you? And then you smile in the picture with your hands out like it's cute, imitating what them people did back in the day. You're basically a white person, Drake. You're white. You're not black no more. You are white. Because only white people do that bullshit. Disrespecting the motherfucking ancestors. How dare you? Motherfucking dare you, son of a fucking bitch. You son of a fucking white whore. Fuck you, Drake. Fuck you. And the whore who birthed you. Stupid motherfucker. Talking about, because, they had said something about being proud of a strong statement made by a black man about the fucked up culture he's living in. Drake, first of all, your black card is revoked, honey. You're not black. And you know nothing of African American culture and blackface. You taking a picture as blackface with a smile on your face, with your hands out, that is not a representation about the culture that African Americans are living in this country. It's just not. So Drake, you are canceled to me, but now you're like fucking like you're dead. Like you're ashes to me now. It's like you are Thanos obliterated into ashes in the air. Like there's no coming back for you at all. You're done. I never saw it for you, and I will never see it for you. Nothing you could say could take this away. You have disrespected and spat on the goddamn ancestors. How fucking dare you? Cancel this motherfucker. Cancel him. Cancel him from everything. He doesn't deserve anything. He doesn't deserve anything. This motherfucker needs to fucking pay for everything. Like, I cannot believe this. You fucking coon ass nigga. You are a coon. Absolutely disgusting. That's all I have to say. Get this motherfucker out of my damn face.